Springs High School softball is on the air. Denham Springs High School softball broadcasts, a John Fine production. On Family Radio 91.9 FM Baton Rouge. On the net at johnfineproductions.com. And on YouTube. Please subscribe at DS Jacket Vision. With Yellow Jackets color commentator David Bork and producer John Fine. Here now is your Yellow Jackets play-by-play announcer, Darren Ferrante.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Northside Field on the campus of Denham Springs High School for tonight's non-district matchup between your Denham Springs Lady Jackets and the French Settlement Lady Lions. It's the final home game of the season for the Jackets, and it should be a good one with Denham going against one of the most dominant pitchers, not only in the state, but in the entire country. More on that just a little bit later. I'm Darren Ferrante, and we're glad to have you here with us at DS Jacket Vision on YouTube, as well as Family Radio 91.9 FM, and at johnfineproductions.com on the web. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really, really helps us out a lot. Tonight's Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up is brought to you, as always, by Sporting Center, your local sporting goods store in Denham Springs. Proudly serving Livingston Parish since 1977. At Sporting Center, you'll find everything you need from athletic equipment to school uniforms. Just go see Stacy Phipps, James Adam McCants, and their terrific staff over at Sporting Center, located at 205 South Range Avenue, right here in Denham Springs. Coming up, we're hoping to have an interview with John Fine, interviewing soccer head coach Sean LeBlanc, but he's stuck in traffic right now, and we all know what that's like. So hopefully we'll have that in. I'll also be here with my broadcast partner, Coach David Bork, and we'll get you ready for tonight's matchup. First pitch is set for 5:30, and we're back right after this on the Yellow Jackets, on the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, Aspen Square, delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Your local sporting goods store is Sporting Center. Sporting Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sporting Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sporting Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sporting Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sporting Center, more than just a sports store.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Hebert, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. I'm here now with Coach Bork. And Coach, we got a pretty good one here today with, as I said in the opening, a very dominant pitcher in Malloy Miles.
Oh, yeah, she'll bring to the table. She has a great rise ball and a great changeup, which is why Ole Miss is on her. She's, like you said earlier, she's one of the top ones in the country. So, and that's special because today with the transfer portal, if you get chosen out of high school, that's a big thing. So Ole Miss was on her right away. She's got, I think you said for her career, I don't know if you told.
She's over 800 strikeouts, and she's just a junior.
Yeah, just a junior, man. So, I mean, Ole Miss has got a good one right there. We have a tough challenge at hand tonight, try to finish up the season, so it'll be a good one.
And she's 16-1. Her only loss was 5-3 versus Dutchtown. Has had 15 Ks versus Prairieville. And one of her sayings, which is something I wish I had the mindset of, is pressure is a privilege.
Yes, it is. You know, that's what you see on the next level. I mean, athletes that have a short memory when things go bad and they're able to rebound from it, or just like her, she welcomes the opportunity. She welcomes the pressure. People like that don't crack under pressure. So she's a real good one, man. She's something to see. Exciting that we get to see her here at the field tonight. I just hope we play well against her.
And I was told her facial expressions are the same no matter what. She gives up a grand slam.
She stays even keel. She gives up a bad pitch, she comes right back. it doesn't bother her because she approaches it like we should approach it. You know, it's a 7-inning game. You got to play the next pitch no matter what happened in this pitch, and she does that, man, which is why you see her in the SEC in a couple years.
And if you're going against her, what do you tell your team knowing that this is such a dominant pitcher?
You know, that's the thing, man. She throws such a great rise ball. You're going to have to pick one. You're going to have to pick – hopefully she throws you a fastball and you guess right. It comes down to guessing because she has the capability of throwing a perfect game. So my big thing is like the rise ball. If the ball starts at your hands, you let it go because hopefully that's a rise ball. If something's in your hands or below, you go get it, and hopefully you guess right. If it's the fastball, to change. So she's real tough, man. She keeps hitters off balance. I think the one bad game she had, I think there was some issues, and I don't even think she completed that game. So it wasn't one of her best games or even average games. So she is something to watch, man. She's incredible.
Yeah, their team is 17-2, and she's 16-1. So
yeah,
she's
exactly. She's got 16 of their 17 wins, but you know that's just and you know she leads out there. That's the thing. You know she welcomes pressure. So how do you think her teammates handle it? 16, you know what I'm saying, with their record. So they're getting ready for the playoffs. They're going to make a deep run, especially with her. She'll control most of the thing from the mounds. And it's been a long time since we've had anybody in the center of the circle control it. It's become a hitter's game. You know, back when I got here as a trainer, it was in the circle. We had girls that would throw shutouts or one hit shutouts or even no hitters. I mean, that's what the state was like back then. Now the bats are so hot, and you know the mound's 43 feet like college. Back then it was at 40 to their senior year, but we were pretty good then. Even before they came up, that class. I mean, we had Katie Rue before. She's coaching at Live Oak now. She went to McNeese, play all 4 years. So, I mean, we've been blessed with some talent that's come through here. Even when Coach Spangler was here and before I got here, Coach Artigo, I mean, we've had girls come through here. Some of them have committed early. But once again, the transfer portal's kind of messed that up for a lot of high school players. Yes. But there's still an opportunity out there to go and play. So, but like this young lady, if somebody like an SEC team is on you as a high schooler and you're a junior, with the way the transfer portal is, that's special in today's times.
Well, she had people looking at her in her freshman year.
Oh yeah, because she was that dominant. She throws the ball real hard. She controls the rise ball. She's got a great change to go with it. She really keeps you off balance. It is real. I don't think anybody's got the best of her since her freshman year. I mean, they've lost some games, but nobody has got the best of her. She's controlled most of the tempo in every game, and her mindset is unbeatable. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting to watch her.
And just to go a little bit about her dedication, I mean, at 8 years old, she started throwing with her dad. And I read that the first 30 pitches, she missed every single one of them. And then, but she kept going and getting the ball. She refused to quit. Yep, and then she, starting in, at 9, she had a pitching coaches, but only if she was willing to practice and do what she was supposed to, and she did. So she eats, sleeps, and breathes softball.
Yeah, I mean, the mentality, man, that's one that lives for softball. And we have a lot of athletes like that. In today's age, with all our travel sports and our summer things, and they play ball year-round, we're getting to the point where sometimes kids can get burned out. And you know, I really think we're lacking in fundamentals nowadays because of everything, because of the opportunities our young people have. You know, most people think it's better to just play games, but it's not. You know, what is it? The major leagues are dominated by Dominican Republic, and those guys hardly play any games. They practice all the time and work on fundamentals. We've changed that around here, and we play all the time, and our fundamentals are very low. So, we have good players, but when we get to the top, it's kind of hard. This young lady we're going to see tonight has all the fundamentals because of the work she's put in before. So it's going to be interesting. It's not like it was back in the day. Athletes today in the summertime, sometimes they hope for a rain out so they can get a break, and back then they used to get mad when it was rained out. So, but that's just the way the sport is, and it's very tough. And with the addition of the transfer portal, it's messed up a lot of things. So
I don't know about you, but I don't even want to mention the word rain or any sort of delay at all. We need to get this game in on time and you know, get it started.
You know, this is Louisiana. Look, we have overcast right now. It just came in, and there's not a percentage of rain all this week. But yet we have some dark clouds coming from Baton Rouge. So we'll see. This Louisiana weather, you never know.
Well, we got six seniors here playing in their last game here at home. So I thought we might go over them a little bit.
Yeah, we have 6 seniors left. They'll play this is their last home game. They'll play on the road tomorrow. I think it is Central Private. But this is the last time they'll grace our field and forever be remembered and part of a program. So no matter what the record is, you're part of something special that started way back when, before I coached, before Coach DeSales coached. It's something that's put here. It'll be here long after we're gone. So they're part of something special. Doesn't matter what the record is.
And Central Private's not an easy team either. They've been playing pretty well as well.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty well at the end, and we'll see what happens. So chance to get after 2 of them. This one right here is a chance to face a really great pitcher, an amazing pitcher, and see what we can do and get better, and then play tomorrow night and try to finish this up with a positive note.
Does that kind of pump up your team to know you're going against such a tremendous pitcher? And
it should. Yeah, it should. That was the thing. Back then, when Coach Spangler was coaching and all the coach, that was the thing, man. You welcomed that. You played Barb. Barb had one of the top pitchers in the state, went to LSU, and that was the thing, man. It was like, I hope we get them. You didn't try to avoid them. So that's the thing. You want to play that type of talent right there, because then it teaches you, even through the adversity, then you're able to face anything that comes your way later on down the road. That's the thing. Teams that start 0-5, 0-6, and then end up learning from what they've done, end up winning and making a run at the end. That's all a learning process. The losing doesn't matter unless you're not learning from it,
And even with the tough season that it's been, if they were to somehow pull off the upset here, the team, this is like their not their Super Bowl, but their World Series basically.
It'll be a good, it's a great challenge. I wouldn't call it, it'd be a great way. It would be a great challenge, but it would be a thing you can tell them, in the meetings too. You see, guys, this is what we're capable of. We're missing consistency. We're capable of doing things, but, we got to do the little things so the big things will happen. And that's the things I think we get caught in sometimes. And we're very young. I think we do some great things, but I do think we don't do things consistently enough, and we're going to learn from that. And like I said, next year we're going to be better because those things will be consistent, and then it'll take care of the bigger things. So,
well, we're going to see if Coach LeBlanc is here. If not, when we come back, we'll go over the seniors and what they're going to be planning on after this game is done. But we'll be back we'll be back with you on the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, You Safe and Lock, Safe Voyage Tattoo, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, the Law Office of Ivy Graham, 5-Star Printing, Sport Clips, Livingston Parish Sheriff Jason Ard, and Cool Kings Heating and Air. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill, Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, Aspen Square, delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Your local sporting goods store is Sporting Center. Sporting Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sporting Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sporting Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sporting Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sporting Center, more than just a sports store.
It is Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. Denham Springs matched up against French Settlement in a softball matchup. And I am the producer of Denham Springs High School sports broadcasts. And with us right now is the head soccer coach of the Denham Springs boys team. He is Sean LeBlanc. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Just a normal routine day to get here, huh?
Yeah, it took a little bit.
Yeah, we got stuck in traffic. I got stuck in traffic, and thanks for the persistence. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Coach, 2026 season, you go 22-3-1, 5-0 in district play, reaching the state semifinals for the second straight year. How would you evaluate your season?
It's difficult. You look at it the entirety, and it's a successful year. But for what our expectations were, it was a little disappointing, to be honest.
Okay, in that last year, you were undefeated in district play, undefeated heading into the playoffs, reaching the state semifinals, and so you expected to take the next step, so to speak?
We were hoping so. We had a lot of returners, and I use the phrase a lot. We were longer in the tooth this year. We had a lot of experience, and kind of hoping to piggyback off of the experience and disappointment of the first semifinal loss. We knew what we were getting into, and we expected to take that next step this year.
The thing is, though, this is not like the NBA or the NHL. It's not the best of 7 series. It's one game, single elimination in the playoffs. So would you say that up to the semifinal matchup, did your team play as well as it had last year, or how would you view it?
I felt we played better. I thought we were more mature. I think what happened when we got into the semi is I think the nerves got the better of us for too long of the game before we woke up.
Okay.
And then, when we did, it was a totally different game, but it was just a little bit too late.
Yet, if you look at it, 2 straight years in which the Jackets have terrific records, 22-3-1 this year. Last season, 19-1-1. Both teams going 5-0 in district play. Those are 2 really good years to start out your career here, huh?
Yeah, it's if you take it as a whole, it's pretty exceptional what the boys have been able to accomplish and what we've been able to do over the first 2 years. But my job coming in is to try to get us to the top, and we haven't been able to do that yet. But hopefully we can build again off of what we've been able to establish.
Yet you get to, do you call it the semifinals, or can you call it the Final Four, or is Final Four just reserved for basketball?
I think it's a basketball term.
Okay.
I think if you say Final Four, you're always thinking March Madness.
Okay. So you make the semifinals 2 straight years. Pretty good stuff. How would you scout Sean LeBlanc as a soccer player growing up?
Not as good as the players I coach. It's training and diet and everything that we put into athletes these days have just come such a long way. And when I was playing, and it's a long time ago now, we're over 25 years since I was in high school. So it's just the coaching is better in general. The training is better, the diet and what we expect out of athletes and what we're able to give them to make them better athletes is just way surpassed what we had when I was young.
What high school and what position?
Well, I'm from Ohio, so I grew up in Dayton, Ohio, so Centerville High School, and I played offensive midfielder.
I see, okay. Well, tell us about the route of your coming down from Ohio to Louisiana.
Well, I have a lot of family in the Lafayette area all the way into New Orleans. My brother is a pediatrician in Mandeville, and I had never really lived around a lot of family growing up because we were a military family, and I was the baby. So a lot of my brothers were out of the house by the time I was coming up. And my brother Josh just asked if I wanted to move to New Orleans about a year after Katrina, and I just decided to come on down.
All right. And you were at Brother Martin? Refresh my memory.
I started at Brother Martin as the freshman coach. The following year, I became the JV coach. And then the following year, I was the JV coach and helped out with varsity. And then after about 5 years there, I think, I went to St. Charles Catholic and took over that program for 6. Went back to Brother Martin for another 6 as an assistant to varsity. And then I decided to leave Brother Martin and take over Denham.
When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
That's a good question. Probably when I was playing in college, helping. I played at Utah State after I left Oregon State, and it was a club situation where it's not necessarily it's not a varsity sport. And so we had a coach that was more of a player coach, and so the players in the team had a lot of say in what was happening with the team and lineups and things of that nature. And I just started to kind of enjoy it, and I kind of had a knack for it a little bit, and just kind of took off from there a little.
Now, Utah's the Utes, but Utah State's the Aggies, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so talk about what it was like coming to Louisiana, and talk about that transition and how things worked as far as you're becoming a Louisianian now.
Well, New Orleans is a lot different from anywhere I've ever been in my life, especially Ohio. So coming down here and having family and having my brother helped out a lot. I was able to meet a lot of good people and good friends that, 20 years ago that I'm still great friends with today. So it was an easy transition, and I have a lot of cousins that are around and family in a lot of places. So it was good. It was fun, and I really enjoy being down here.
Several terrific players on your team. I think we have to start out by talking about Jordan Moore.
Yeah, Jordan's one of the several just exceptional players and guys that we have on the team, off the field and on the field. The grades are out of the world, and his work ethic and just him as a person, the type of leader that he is, and he shows up every day for the guys and for the team and for himself. He's fun to coach. But that was kind of, I think that was one of the driving forces of our success over the past 2 years, is we have several players that have that personality and that type of character.
Another one might be Eliel Sabio, if I am pronouncing his name correctly.
Eliel.
Yeah,
another great kid. He doesn't really like to talk too much, and if he does, he's very quiet. But he's one of the type of leaders that leads by example. His work ethic, his just God-given ability is incredible, and the kid never has a bad thing to say. He just wants to get to work and compete.
Anthony Howard.
Same. They're all of the same breed. Ant is such a big kid, and he has abilities that a lot of other guys don't. You typically don't see a guy of that size and stature that has the footwork and the ability to move around in tight, small spaces. And then if he has space, he uses that big frame of his to just kind of shove kids around. But he's another one that always asking questions, always wants to get better, and it's always a good time to coach kids that want to be coached.
I know you had a terrific keeper in 2025. Talk about his replacement in 2026.
So Zach sat underneath our keeper from last year, Tate, for a couple years, and it's never fun for the kids to sit and watch, but you have to be humble sometimes and kind of learn and and just earn your way up and work hard. And Zach is a prime example of that. He sat underneath and instead of any complaining or anything, he just went to work, and the kid became so much of a better, more instinctual, natural goalkeeper for us when he started for us this year. And you never know until you put a kid under the lights, and he has to play in those important games. But he showed up for us every day, and he showed up big time in big time games for us.
Talk about some of your other leaders, please.
We had several. Our senior class that we're losing this year is really gonna be a hit for us. But it just gives the opportunity for the younger ones. But a lot of the guys that we're losing, we're losing. Our back line we had 3 seniors that started every game all year. Charles, Gray, and Lane Sadler. Absolute experience, absolute just busting their butt, hard workers, do whatever you need to do. And, and they were on the back line last year. And over the whole extent of, I believe, about 45, 46 games, they only gave up, I believe it was 22 goals. So
wow.
Losing that is going to be a big issue, and it's going to be something we're going to have to deal with. But those guys were just incredible for the team, and just how hard they worked and what they did for us. But we're losing another midfielder in Grant. Grant was exceptional for us. He really stepped up. It's a lot of those senior guys. It's going to be hard to replace.
Have you implemented a course teaching vuvuzelas at Denham Springs High School?
I am about 5 seconds from banning
Really?
all of those. I don't like them, and I'm a big fan of the environment, and I think that's one thing that we do really well at Denham. I think our fans are fantastic for it. I just wish we could get rid of those.
Is that right? But hasn't that become a mainstay in soccer throughout the world, or no?
No? It was for one World Cup, and I believe they're banned now from the World Cup. There's one thing to be loud and proud and obnoxious with your own voice, but when you have noise enhancers, it's in my opinion, it's not my favorite thing.
You know, I agree with you. I saw your semifinal match last year, and I was amazed by how many vuvuzelas there were in the crowd.
Me too. I didn't know that they knew where to get those anymore, but somebody found something, made it happen.
United States have a shot in the World Cup this year, you feel?
No.
No? None. Okay.
No.
All right.
It's I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't look good so far. And I'm a big fan of our coach. I think he's a tremendous coach, but it's just a different ball game when you're coaching all the talent in the world in Europe and the biggest clubs, and coming to the U.S. where it's been mediocre at best for a long time. So he's got his work cut out for him, but I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but.
Now, in the aftermath of prior World Cups, there seems to be a bump in interest in soccer in the United States. It hasn't necessarily been sustained. Can it be sustained this year and after this year's World Cup?
I think if the men's team can surprise people and at least get to the knockout stage and give ourselves a chance to get past the first round of the knockouts, I think that'll help. If the women's team does well, which they typically do, I think that'll help build it as well, so we can do that. We can show good on the international stage in consecutive cups. I think that will help. You lose a lot of the fandom, but I think at the grassroots level, I think there's a lot of kids that watch it, and they're what I call soccer rats, and they just really follow soccer now from day one.
A brief digression. Who is the better golfer, Rory McIlroy or Brett Beard?
Well, Brett signs my checks, so let's go with Brett.
Okay, you're going to go with Brett. Well, I go with Brett, too, because Rory McIlroy, who won the Masters, has one Grand Slam. Brett Beard, as a terrific high school baseball player, had 3 or 4 Grand Slams. So to me, that puts Beard ahead of McIlroy.
I think we need to get him a jacket.
Okay, a little green jacket, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one from French Settlement. They're in green.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Soccer in Baton Rouge. I know you're fired up about how it's gone, how it's picking up, how it's improved.
It's been great. I work at Baton Rouge Soccer Club, and I'm one of the MLS and Louisiana Elite coaches, and we're having a lot of success on the national stage and getting a lot of recognition. So right now it's going really well, but we just we need to keep that going and make sure we don't let up.
Coach LeBlanc, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate your strong effort in getting over here, and keep up the great work. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it.
He is Sean LeBlanc, the head soccer coach of the Denham Springs boys soccer team. I'm John Fine, producer of Denham Springs Broadcast. It's Denham Springs and French Settlement. Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up continues after this pause on Yellow Jackets softball.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op. Your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Denham Springs High School broadcasts on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care in Central, Coconut Willie's Daiquiris, Triton Outpatient Clinic, El King Company, and Todd Caruso, Attorney at Law. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Aber, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry. And Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
Welcome back into the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. Remember, Sporting Center is your local sporting goods store in Denham Springs, proudly serving Livingston Parish since 1977. At Sporting Center, you'll find everything you need, from athletic equipment to school uniforms. Just go see Stacy Phipps, James Adam McCants, and the terrific staff over at Sporting Center, located at 205 South Range Avenue, right here in Denham Springs. Well, Coach, we're getting ready now for our opening pitch. Let's go over the lineup for the French Settlement Lady Lions. Batting first is center fielder Kenna Miles. Second is second baseman Amelia Rocheteau. Batting third, shortstop Anna Acosta. Pitching Malloy Miles. Third base. Next is third base Remy Gautreau. Batting sixth, catcher Hadley Spellman. Batting seventh, and designated player Reese Gautreau. Batting eighth, first baseman Jacelyn Babbitt. And batting ninth, right fielder Danny Delhammer. For Denham Springs, batting first is Harley Scheckschneider, catcher. Second is a designated player, Abby Daughtry. Batting third, Adrian Gaho, shortstop. Fourth, Gabby Gann, third base. Fifth, Jordan Grozier, playing right field. Sixth, Miriam Russell, playing left. Seventh, Hannah Schweitzer at first. Eighth, Hailey Tesh at playing center field. And ninth, Kinsley Tevenant at second base. And now we are ready for the first pitch. And here it comes from Briley Jarrow. It's inside, 1-0 to start the game.
Yeah, Briley starts off with looks like a screwball inside. Just missed inside.
Comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1-1.
Great changeup right there.
Got a little wind blowing out.
Yeah, a little breeze.
And the 1-1. That's high. 2-1. Again, last game for the seniors here tonight. Still got one more game, though. Here's the delivery from 2-1. In there. Call strike 2. 2-2. It's important to get out quickly here.
Yeah, Bradley just needs to settle in, throw strikes, let her defense work. Let's see what we can do behind her. What we can't afford to do is give the free passes.
The 2-2. Strike 3 called. A good way to start out the game tonight for Denham. And Briley Jarrow.
Yeah, she left the bat on her shoulder there. Looked like she had no intent on swinging.
Up next is their second baseman, Amelia Rochto. And the first pitch from Briley swung to the shortstop. Gale has trouble with it. Throws to the first, but the umpire called her safe. It was really, really close.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a pretty good play. She just mishandled it right there, but picked it up and threw it. I still think she had her by a step. I didn't think it was that close. So, well, it's time to get it out right here. Let's go and out after an error.
And Gotra did a good job picking it back up when she balled it, and it was very close at first.
Just right at her feet, so it wasn't nothing. I didn't think it was that close of a call.
First pitch to Acosta is ball 1-0. We got some people up here who also do not agree with that call, and I'm with them. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, fouled off.
Good
down
pitch by
third.
Riley. It's like a little curveball that got away. She kind of looped her bat, caught it off the end.
And I hope I'm not jinxing anything here, but I was talking to Coach DeSell earlier. She has never been thrown out of a game, ever. And with that call right there, she kept her composure.
It's a long game.
Yeah, it's very early. Here's the pitch, and it's high and outside, 2-1.
Hopefully that won't hurt us. As long as we get an out after an error, we're okay.
2-1. A swung on the left, right over the head of Miriam Russell. She picks it up at the wall, throws it in. Runners are going to be at second and third now with the double from Anna Acosta.
Yeah, it looks like Miriam took her first step up instead of back, and she misplayed that. Should have been an easy out right there. Now it puts runners at second and third for us with one out. So we got a battle here and try to catch up and get out.
And here comes their amazing pitcher. And she's hitting cleanup.
Yep, she does it all.
Malloy Miles. The runners on second and third. Rochto at third. Acosta at second. First pitch is up, 1-0. Miles batting from the right-hand side. And the 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
You know, as well as she hits here, I know there is a base open right here, so it wouldn't be bad if we threw around her and let her try to chase maybe. But she is too disciplined to chase, but
2-0.
Just to see what happens.
She's outside, 3-0. I don't think she's going to take.
No, this wouldn't be bad also, though. Bases loaded, we put a force at every base. And
the 3-0, that's in there. 3-1. Infield is at regular depth right now. The 3-1. That's slowly hit past the pitcher. Gaho has it, throws over to first. Not in time. Runner's going to score on that. Will Amy Rochto, and that'll be an RBI single for Malloy Miles.
That's another close play at first, I thought.
I think the first one was a little bit close. It was a lot.
No, it wasn't that close. But yeah, this one's closer than the first one. But
so RBI from Miles.
First and third here.
Yeah, first and third, one out.
I mean, ground ball to Shar. We make the play and she runs real well, and we actually got her on the hands right there. She mishit a ball that we got to take advantage of and get out.
Up next is Remy Gautreau. First pitch, strike, 0-1. And Gautreau's batting from the right side and swung on. Up the middle, base hit. That's going to score Acosta and put runners at first and second now with one out.
Yeah, ball hit right back up the middle, just out of Kinsley's reach there. And Phil's going to talk to her and try to give her a breather here so she can center herself and try to get back at it. Oh, the coaches.
The coaches, yeah.
Yeah, he's arguing with the umpire. I don't understand why.
It's Coach Weston, and it's a bit heated.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know if he's trying to say somebody was. Well, it wouldn't matter because they scored anyway. I think he was maybe he's discussing obstruction. Maybe we got in the way of the runner coming from second to home.
All right. Either way,
third to home.
He lost that argument.
Yeah, I don't know what he's arguing about. Everything that's happened so far is good for him. I mean, nothing is going against him.
Up next is the catcher, Haley Spellman, batting from the right side. And that's going to be hit up the middle again for another hit. That's going to load the bases.
Plate. Nope.
She goes back to third, does Malloy. And
yeah, we got lucky there.
Going to have a courtesy runner coming in first.
Yeah, I think we got lucky there. Hannah Cutter never really checked the runner at third there, and the coach held her up. If you'd have let her go, I don't think we'd have had a shot at her, but I don't think we were paying attention to her.
It's 2-0 now. Runners, the base is loaded.
Number 1, Reese Gotro.
Reese Gotro is up next, the designated player. And with the bases loaded, 2-0. Here's the first pitch. That's outside. Looks like Reese is a slap bunt hitter.
Yeah, a little slapper.
That pitch is in there. 1-1. Bases loaded. 1 out. 2-0 French Settlement. The 1-1. That's slapped. It's down the third base side. Foul.
Ball.
It's a good thing that went foul. It just got a little
good play
away
by
from Gabby Gann.
Yeah, good play by Gabby there, getting the glove on it, but it was on the opposite side of the line. So she had the ground covered in fair territory. Would have been good. She could have caught that and just stepped on her bag, get that second out.
The 1-2. Let's see if we can get the strikeout here. It's outside. Going to even the count up at 2-2.
Not a bad pitch. The slapper, if you watch it there, and she's running towards first base, which limits her reach on the outside of the plate there.
And she's batting from the left side. And that's swung on, fouled off.
Yep. Another foul ball. She can't get that outside pitch like she wants.
No, they just, and the ones that are, they're just tapping foul.
Yeah, it's just off the cap of the bat.
There's the 2-2. That's foul back again. Going to stay 2-2.
Jarrell's doing a great job of staying on that corner right there.
Yes, she has. We have Malloy at third, Gotro at second, and Booley at first, who's the courtesy runner. That one's fouled off again. 2-2.
Probably got it on the inside that time. Pulled it into her thigh.
Got Hannah talking to her for a second. So it seems like the 30th pitch of the at-bat. It's 2-2. That is grounded to short, going home. Got her on the 4 side at home, and that's going to leave the bases loaded, but that does take away that run.
Yeah, good play right there to get the force out. Now we have 2. See if we can get out there.
First baseman, number 20, Jason.
So now we have Gotro at third, Booley at second, and Reese Gotro at first. It's the first pitch with the base loaded. 2 outs. That one is inside, 1-0, I guess.
Yeah, pretty good pitch right there. Raleigh's ball moves in. She's got that screwball that runs.
Swing and a miss.
Pretty good. Runs across the plate, and by the time it ends up in the catcher's mitt, if the umpire's looking at it, it's on the inside, off the plate. Got to try to catch that ball up a little bit before.
And the 1-1. That's a high. And a little outside, 2-1. Infield at regular depth. And the 2-1. Good job by Harley Stricksnyder keeping that.
Yeah, keeping that in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
The ball kind of got away from Gyro there. It just fell out her hands right to the turf. It seemed like she bowled it in there.
That's going to make it 3-1 now. And she just walked in a run. Going to make it 3-0 now as Miles crosses the plate.
Back at the top right here?
Excuse me, it was Gotro who crossed the plate. I'm sorry. Delhomer up now.
The 9-hole.
The 9-hole hitter, so they have batted around in this inning. First pitch, swung and hit hard, but foul. Hit the net down the first base side. We have 4 hits in this inning, 1 double. Okay.
Good
that ball
pitch.
is in. Oh, 1-1.
Good pitch.
Bases loaded. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's delivery. In there. 1-2. Well, with all they've done this inning, getting out of it with 3-0 would not be bad.
Would not be bad.
1-2. Just tapped. Foul. Stays the count at 1-2. Delhomer is their right fielder. Batting from the right side. 1-2. That's popped up and out of play. Hit the net.
She's doing a good job of extending that bat. Probably went in on her right there. Up and in. And the little girl, she did a great job of battling, putting the bat on it.
And that pitch is low, 2-2.
Change up just short.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 3-0 French Settlement here in the top of the first. And the pitch.
Good.
Ooh. I guess that missed a little on the outside, but that's going to fill up the count now. 3-2.
Runners will be in motion right here.
Yes, they will. And here's a 3-2. That is swung on, fouled back by the net. Count stays 3-2. And it all started off of the error in the second at bat. That one is high, and it's going to walk in another run. That is number 18 for French Settlement. That was Jaden Booley, who came in as a courtesy runner that scored there.
Yeah. It's been a long inning for Brawley. She needs to get in, and we're back at the top right here.
Back at the top of the order, Kenna Miles struck out her first time up. That pitch is low and outside, 1-0. 4 runs in, bases loaded. 2 outs, and Kenna Miles swung on and fouled back, 1-1. Kenna Miles is the older sister of starting pitcher Malloy Miles. She's a senior. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2.
Good pitch by Gyro.
See if she can strike her out for the second time in the inning. Here comes the 1-2. Just a bit outside. 2-2.
That's where that pitch needs to be, man. Make them make a decision. That's a few inches off the plate, dude. That's a great pitch right there.
If that. And here's the 2-2.
Got her.
Struck her out swinging. That is her second strikeout. And the second strikeout for Barley as well. So in the inning, 4 runs on 4 hits, 3 walks and an error. We go into the bottom of the first. It's 4-0 French Settlement. Denham Springs coming to bat here on Yellow Jackets softball.
Peak Performance Physical Therapy has been serving the wonderful people of Livingston Parish for over 20 years now. This is Ben Wilson, Denham Springs High School, class of 98.
And the much younger Stephen Wilson, class of 2003. We are honored to have the opportunity to help those in our community return to a normal way of life following injury. From the geriatric population to the young athlete, we are committed to helping you become stronger, faster, and better.
So for all of your physical therapy and rehab needs, come see us at Peak Performance Physical Therapy located in Denham Springs at 145 Aspen Square or visit our website at peakperformancephysicaltherapy.com.
Denham Springs High School broadcasts on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jack and Vision, are brought to you in part by Cypress Pharmacy and Gift Shop, Sport Clips, Modad Companies, Baton Rouge KOA Campground of Denham Springs, Dr. Brandon Wax, the Eye Center of Denham Springs, Shea Landry Milestone Title, Livingston Parish Assessor Jeff Taylor, and Brandon and Courtney Rishu with Whistle Stop Cafe. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome back into Yellow Jackets softball, going into the bottom of the first now, 4-0. For those of you watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot. We appreciate you watching, whether that be on YouTube or listening on 91.9 Family Radio or on the web at johnfineproductions.com. And, well, we're about to see the phenom, Coach.
Yeah. That's why it's important we try to play a clean game and pitch and not walk people. This is a game that's got, if we're going to have any chance, it's got to be a 1-0 or 2-1 ball game, because she's not going to give up many runs unless.
No, it's going to be extremely
it's
difficult.
It's going to be real tough.
Coming up to bat first is the catcher, Harley Scheck-Snyder. Having a little talk from Coach DeSalle right now.
Leading things off for your Jackets, the catcher, number 4, Harley Scheck-Snyder.
And we're ready now. Here comes the first pitch from Malloy. Well, taking a little bit of time. Okay, here we go. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Harley had a good game against Dutchtown. Here comes the 1-0 from Miles. It does take a little while on that. There's one up in the pitch. That's inside, 2-0. Good start.
Yeah, it seems like she's trying to pitch Harley inside. 2 screwballs inside right there.
Here comes the 2-0. That's swung on and popped high up to third. Third baseman's under it, and Remy Gautreau catches it for the first out of the inning. Up second is the designated player, Abby Doty, batting from the left side. And the first pitch, she squared the bunt, pulled it back, but it's still called a strike, 0-1. And infield's ready for that bunt.
Oh, yeah, they were
playing
right
in.
on top of it. Third baseman's all the way up.
Almost past the pitcher. And now she's coming in even further. Swung on and missed there, 0-2. And we have Hailey Tesh warming up for Denham right now. And that swung on and missed. Strikeout
on the rise ball, yeah.
For Malloy. That's the first one for her.
It's tough to stay off of that thing. Thing starts at about your hand, and by the time it reaches the catcher, it's up in your eyes.
Up next, the freshman shortstop, Adrian Gayo. Batting from the right side, it's 4-0 French Settlement here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs. And here comes the first pitch from Miles. A little bit outside, it's 1-0. We know it's going to be hard getting them runners on here, so we have to have really good eyes here. That pitch is outside 2-0.
Curveball. Her ball moves a lot. That's the thing. We got to take advantage. If she's going to walk somebody, we got to take advantage, move them around, try to get them in.
Here comes the 2-0 to Gale. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, nobody on for Denham. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Oh, I'm sorry. The other one must have been called a ball, so it's...
No, it's 2 strikes.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3-2. 2-2. Excuse me, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. Wow, that was a really slow one.
Yeah. Goes from 56 to 64.
Yeah, she throws above 60. And here's the wind up. And the pitch. Ball 4. I thought that was third. Okay, we'll take it. So walk for Adrian Gaho.
Third baseman, number 10.
She'll be at first now with Gabby Gann coming up in the 4 spot.
Umpire's concerned about something in the dugout. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Back to playing.
Yeah. Here comes Miles. Pitch from the circle. Called. Strike. 0-1. Gabby batting from the right side. Here's the 0-1. That's inside and high. 1-1. Trying to get something started here in the bottom of the first to answer the 4 spot from French Settlement. Here's a pitch. Check swing. Did not go. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And here comes the pitch from Miles. Swung on and missed. Gonna make it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Just tapped, foul. Behind the...
Looked like Rise ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Ball that was just up in the zone right there. Took a healthy hack at it.
Good enough to stay alive. And the 2-2. Swung on and missed. That'll be the third out of the inning. Second strikeout for Malloy Miles. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. We go into the top of the second. It's 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jacket Softball.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op, your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
Welcome back in to Yellow Jacket Softball. We have a pitching change now. Hailey Tesh is going to take over inside the circle, and we have Charlie Gremion out in center.
Yeah, when Harley comes in the pitch from center field, Charlie goes in, plays center. Charlie can play anywhere. Infielder, middle infielder to outfielder. She's just an athlete, and she's so young. So
it's great to have one that can do that in any spot.
You know, Coach did that the other day just to change up the momentum. Right. We've been through the lineup once. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Gyro come back in this game.
Yeah, last game we saw Tesh come in for a couple batters. She struggled, but
hopefully Tesh is on today. Consistent pound the strike zone, but that's something to change up the momentum, give them a different look.
Up first in the second inning for the Lady Lions is Amelia Roshto. She reached on the error in the first from the shortstop. Here comes the first pitch from Hiley. That one is down and in, 1-0. See if this has any help in getting back in this.
Yeah.
That's called strike, 1-1.
Tesh just needs to let her stuff work, man. She's got some good stuff, but she get in trouble being inconsistent. Needs to be around the zone the whole time.
Is the 1-1. That's swung on, hit over to short. Gail has it, throws over to first. Schweitzer has it in time, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. That's pretty much exactly where she hit it the first time. It's just the first time it was bobbled. I still thought she was out.
Yeah,
I
think easily by a step.
Now batting, shortstop, number 11, Ava Acosta.
Ava Acosta up now for French Settlement. She doubled and had an RBI her first time up. That one is high, 1-0. She also scored in that inning as well.
Yeah.
The 1-0, that's hit up the middle, gets past Gaho into center field, and that's going to be a a one-out single for Ava Acosta.
Yeah, just out of the reach.
The ball had eyes.
Next up the Lady Lions, the pitcher, number 21.
I wanted to say that last game. Up next is Malloy Miles. She singled in her first time, had an RBI. First pitch is a strike, and she was the force out at home as well. 0-1 to Malloy. 4-0 French Settlement. Here comes a pitch from Tesh. That is up. 1-1.
Yeah, here's where Tesh and Gyro kind of complement each other. Gyro's ball kind of cuts into a righty. Tesh's ball kind of runs down and away from him.
It's the 1-1.
Wow. Good pitch right there.
Yeah, I guess that was high. 2-1. One out. One on. Pitch. That swung on. Hit over to Gaho again. Throws over to second in time. Over to first. Couldn't get the double play, but great job getting the force out there.
Good job getting the lead runner with an attempt to get the second out.
That's going to put we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for Miles.
Yep.
And that will be number 22, Rylan Delanaville. Delanaville now is on first. Here comes the pitch. That one I think got away from.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup that stuck in her hand, and she kind of actually hitter should have wore that. Would have gave them a base runner, but she just watched it go by.
And that's Remy Gautreau at the plate, third baseman. That pitch is up. 2-0. I hear you, Coach. I didn't say a word, but I hear you.
Tell you what, we don't miss by much.
No.
But
the 2-0, that's swung high into left. And Gaho makes the play. Hoping somebody would call off there, but that's going to retire the side. So in the inning, no runs on one hit, one left. We go into the bottom of the second. It is 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jackets Softball.
Your local sporting goods store is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sportin' Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sportin' Center, more than just a sports store.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into Yellow Jacket softball, and you see the picture of Big Mike's there on your screen. We love Big Mike's. Go there all the time. Great sponsor.
Monday, I think it's all-you-can-eat boiled shrimp, and I think Wednesday's the dollar wing night.
Getting ready here in the bottom of the second, 4-0. Want to mention real quick that there are softball tryouts on May 11th, 5 to 7 p.m. at Northside Field. Anyone who wants to come out for that. Also have a softball camp June 8th through the 10th, ages 7 to 12, from 9 to 12 p.m. $100 includes a T-shirt.
Starting this inning off for your Jackets, right fielder, number 22, Jordan Crozier.
Up next is Jordan Crozier to lead off the bottom of the second. Right fielder, batting from the right side. Here comes the first pitch from Miles. That one is way high. Good job there from Spellman, their catcher, to catch that. And also, Tesh did a great job in that second inning.
Yes, she did. Came in and changed the momentum.
And that pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. And it's great that she's just a freshman. We got so much young talent on this team.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then with the incoming freshmen coming up, and we'll see who comes to tryouts. That's the greatest thing there, the journey.
And the 1-1, that is in. 2-1.
Go Deuces.
Try to make Miles pitch many as
yeah, she's
can.
not as sharp as she usually is, so
No.
you take advantage of that.
And the 2-1 swung on and missed, 2-2.
And just when I said that,
Yeah.
she threw a perfect rise ball right there.
And the amazing thing is, even though she's not exactly on, she still has 2 Ks in the first inning.
She's around the plate. Goes anywhere from 61 to 65. Then her change or her off speed is 56, 57. So
Miles called time there. And she's back ready in the circle. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Third strikeout of the game now for Malloy.
that one on the clock said 65.
And she can go from 65 to 30.
Oh, yeah.
No issue at all.
And her ball moved so much.
Up next is Miriam Russell playing left. Comes the first pitch. That's high. Russell made a great play last game versus Dutchtown and left, diving. We thought she was hurt for a minute, but she got up.
Yeah, got the wind knocked out of her.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the 1-0. That's high and in. 2-0. And as I said in the pre-show, every time that Miles has pitched, she's had at least 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, something uncharacteristic of her getting behind hitters.
2-0.
In these first 2 innings.
2-0 is outside. 3-0. So I'm pretty sure Miriam Russell will be taking here. Let's see. Comes the 3-0. Called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 4-0 here in the bottom of the second. And here comes the 3-1. That's high.
Oh,
no.
Called that a strike.
That was called a strike. Ooh. 3-2 now. Got some angry fans out there after that
They
one.
let him know about that one. That one's a little bit up.
Full count now. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and missed. And that one really hurt.
Yeah, somebody as good as her, you let her back in. She's not going to make that mistake too many times.
4th strikeout already in the second inning for Miles. Up next is the first baseman, Hannah Schweitzer. Two outs. Here comes the first pitch from Miles. And hit the inside corner at 0-1. And the 0-1, she squared the bunt and pulled us back.
Yeah,
1-1.
Curveball. If you watch her curveball there and watch how far it moves, it starts on the edge of the plate and ends up in the left-handed batter's box.
I'll take a look at that. And the infielders, the third and first are in. 1-1. Whew. Yeah, you're right. 2-1.
Curveball right over the middle of the plate. Don't know where that missed that, but.
Well, the ump has been a little inconsistent. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the windup for Miles. Squared a bunt, pulled it back. And that's going to make it 3-1. Hannah Schweitzer is one of the 6 seniors on the team, playing her last game here at home. And pitch swung on and missed. It's going to full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, Hannah went after a ball that was up and in. Probably should have took that one and see if we'd have got the free pass right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the second. And here comes the payoff. Swung on and missed, and she struck out the side, did Miles. So, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go into the top of the third. It's 4-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back after this on the Yellow Jackets softball.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill, Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, Aspen Square. Delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Aber and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Aber and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Aber and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Aber and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Aber and Angel.
Welcome back in. The Yellow Jacket softball going to the top of the third. 4-0 French Settlement. Did you see something there, Coach?
Yeah, I think we rearranged the defense. Looks like we moved Marion Russell to right, and I'm not sure who's in left. Is it Addie Hall? I can't see that number out there.
It's too far away to tell at the moment. We'll get that to you soon as we can.
19? Is that a 19? No. No, I'm wrong. Miriam's still in left. Yeah.
They
just crossed it up.
Yeah. Infield in, talking to Tesh. Again, Tesh did a great job in that second inning. Coming up first for the Lady Lions is Hadley Spellman, their catcher. She singled her first time up. And the pitch. Nice pitch in there. 0-1.
That a girl. Way to get ahead.
And here's the 0-1. That's Swan popped up. And center fielder,
job, Charlie.
Gremion makes the catch after the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that ball was hitting no man's land behind the shortstop. Charlie comes from her center field position to make that catch.
It carried a little bit. I thought it was going to fall in between, but it did get to Gremion in time.
But she did such a good job of coming up.
Yes.
She runs real well, so.
Reese Gotro up next. She had a fielder's choice her first time up. She squares the bunt, called strike.
Yeah,
0-1.
we need to make sure we can get the first. Kinsley's out there at second base. She's so deep. I don't know if she can get the first and beat her there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that first and third are not playing in after that. That one is outside. 1-1. Reese batting from the left side, one of their slap hitters. That's slapped to the pitcher, Hesh, over to first. In time. Easy play there for
Great
Hesh.
job. One hopper back to the mound. Gets it to first right away.
Next up to the lead line, first baseman, number 20.
And that's second out of the inning. Jacelyn Babin up next. She walked and had an RBI on that walk. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch. Nice pitch in the middle. That's 0-1.
Good job, Hal. Keep it up, baby.
And there's the 0-1. That one's outside. 1-1.
See if we can have a very quick inning there and get back inside.
Yes. Tesh has had one good inning so far, and this one's looking very well as well. That pitch is hit hard into the left, and Miriam's there, makes the catch, and that's going to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning there for the Denham Springs defense. Going to the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jackets softball.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, You Safe and Lock, Safe Voyage Tattoo, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, the Law Office of Ivy Graham, 5-Star Printing, Sport Clips, Livingston Parish Sheriff Jason Ard, and Cool Kings Heating and Air. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op, your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
Welcome back in to Yellow Jacket softball. Going to the bottom of the third, 4-0 French Settlement. And for those of you watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot. And we appreciate you whether you're watching on there, listening on Family Radio 91.9, or on the web at John Fine Productions.
Yeah, Tej did a good job of getting us in quick.
And
she left the changeup hanging there a little bit. The young lady got a hold of it there, but Miriam was right there to run it down. So, real quick inning.
Excuse me, good. Hailey Tesh is going to lead off the inning. Going to 8-9-1 here. Up for Denham. Taking a little longer than usual this time.
Yeah, the catcher, I think, had to get dressed, and they didn't send out anyone to help warm up the pitcher, so.
Good catch. Okay, looks like we're now getting ready for Tesh to come up. Four nothing French Settlement. I also want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Robert Graves, who's done so much for us this whole year on every sport we've had.
From the Graves cage.
Exactly, in the Graves cage.
He's probably watching right now.
I'm sure he is. Glad to have you, Mr. Robert. Here comes the first pitch from Miles. That one is high and outside. 1-0. Let's see if Tesh can help her own cause here by getting on.
Yeah, we need to get base runners anyway, anyhow. See if we can.
First and third are in a little.
Something.
Expecting a bunt.
Yeah, most teams are so ineffective against her because she's so good that you want to put the ball in play. So some teams will bunt and see how good their bunt defense is.
Second pitch was high. That's 2-0. And getting ready now for the 2-0. That one's in there. Catches the outside corner. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. And now Holly squares the bunt. And
There it
it's just foul down the first base side.
That ball just rolled off the line. That was a great bunt right there by Tesh.
I'm pretty sure she would have beaten that out.
Yeah, we need to check our turf. It should roll in, not out. That ball was on the line.
The dang turf monster.
If it's a pool table, you got to level it. That's bad.
Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. And that's now 5 Ks in a row, 6 total.
Yeah, she does a good job. She throws us away, and then she sneaks one inside to Tesh right there at 64.
Next up for your Jackets, second base.
Up next is Kinsley Teveno.
Kinsley Teveno.
Batting in the 9th spot. Second baseman. The 0-1 is outside. 1-0. Still looking for our first hit of the game. We do have that one walk. Here's the 1-0. That's in there. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. And Teveno squaring off the bunt. Pulls the bat back. Now she swings at it, and it's hit the center. Center fielder underneath of it, and Kenna Miles makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup that Kinsley got a hold of and just hit it right to the center fielder.
And we're back at the top of the order now. Harley Scheck-Snyder's up. She popped out to third, her first time up. Two outs. Here comes the first pitch from Malloy. That swung on, fouled back.
Yeah, Harley jumped all over that one, being aggressive at the plate there. This is a good matchup. Harley's such a talented young player, so these two right here. And Harley's only a sophomore.
And the 0-1 from the circle, and that bounces in. 1-1.
Changeup didn't quite make it to the plate.
Sun is peeking out a little over the clouds. Right back in Josh's face as usual. And the 1-1, that's swung on in foul territory down the third side, out of play.
Yeah, Harley
first base side.
Took another good cut at that one right there.
Yeah, Harley had a couple hits in the last game. One was a double.
Yeah, it's a good matchup.
And she's one of the 3 who did not strike out with their first time up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Evens the count up now at 2-2.
Rise ball away. I say away in the left-hander batter's box.
Yes, Schneider batting from the left-hand side. That one is another bouncer to the plate.
Another change.
3-2. Full count. 4-0 French Settlement here in the bottom of the third. And here comes the payoff pitch. And that swung and hit hard, and that is going to fall in center field. First base hit of the game, and of course it's Harley doing what she does best.
Yeah, I think they're looking at each other. Short hop to center field. The center fielder's holding her hands like she caught it.
Yeah, Miles did a great job diving there, but it just hopped right in front of her. Up next is Abby Doty. She struck out her first time up. Batting from the left side. In there, 0-1. So we got Shaq Snyder over at first. 2 outs. And the pitch. Harley's going, and it gets away from the catcher, and she's going to be in there easy in the second. Good jump there from...
Yeah, great job by Harley. Good read. Yes. Ball was down, catcher threw from her knees, and wasn't going to get her.
So Harley now at second, and the count is 1-1. Infield is in, and she's bunched over to third, and it's out of play.
Yeah, just a bit foul.
Right. Not out of play, that's my bad. 1-2 now. You got Gotro and Babin playing in again. And 1-2, that's swung on, foul back. Count stays 1-2.
Yeah, she does a great job of battling her there. That ball came up and in on her. And getting ready now for the 1-2. Called strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. So we did get our first hit of the game, first stolen base. So Warner left on first. We go into the top of the fourth. It is 4-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back on Yellow Jacket softball.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Your local sporting goods store is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sportin' Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sportin' Center, more than just a sports store.
Welcome back in to Yellow Jacket softball. It's 4-0 French Settlement. And weather right now, it's 82 degrees outside and no rain.
But a little overcast there.
It feels like 81.
Yeah.
Big difference, right? 82, 81.
Yeah, a little overcast cloud there towards Baton Rouge, blocking the sun.
As long as it doesn't affect the game, I'm fine.
Yeah. No delays tonight.
None, please. Starting off the fourth, and there at the bottom of the order are the Lady Lions. Danny Delhomer at the plate. Batting from the right. The first pitch from Tesh is ground ball slowly to third. And
Great
over
play
to first
by
and Tom. Yeah, great play by Gann to get it over to first.
Slow roller. She didn't catch all of it, just off the edge of the bat right there. And Gann had to come up and make that play and throw it quickly.
Back at the top of the order, Kenna Miles. She struck out both her times up.
Ted's doing a good job getting the first out.
Yes, she is. And here's the first pitch to Miles. In there, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one is outside, 1-1. Kenna Miles is the center fielder, senior center fielder for the Lady Lion.
She's asking for time, but that
she
should
get
be
it?
a strike.
Oh, the umpire didn't move, didn't say
He
a
didn't
thing.
give her time or anything.
We're waiting on here, find out.
Yeah, somebody needs to check with him and see if that's a ball or a strike. I mean,
What's the count, Blue?
yeah, he didn't call time. She was holding her hand up, but he controls the game.
And Coach DeSales
is asking ball or strike, but seems like he's ignoring her.
Yeah, he is. He's talking to Miles.
Coach DeSales is still asking what's the count. She's gonna go up there and ask him.
Still waiting on it. Okay, the count's still 1-1, so
yeah,
the
I
was
guess
given
it's
time.
a no pitch. Wow.
So here we go again. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that one is high, 2-1.
That was kind of strange.
Very strange.
Usually the umpire will throw his hands up or anything. He didn't even move.
And that pitch is swung and hit hard down in the gap. It's going to get past Crozier in right. She picks it up. Runner going over to third. Going to make it in time with a triple for Kenna Miles.
Yeah, Jordan runs out there and cuts it off before it gets to the wall, but she's on her back. Has to get up and try to throw it to the relay. I think she relayed it to Charlie. Was it Charlie that threw it in? Center fielder came in to help out.
I didn't quite see who threw it in.
Second baseman, number 3, Amelia.
Amelia Roshto is at the plate now. She's 0 for 2. She reached on an error in the first inning, and she had 6:30 in the second. That pitch is fouled off, 0-1. So runner at third now with 1 out. That runner is Kenna Miles. And here comes the pitch from Tesh. That's in there.
Good
0-2. See if she can finish off and get the strikeout to keep that runner at third. Here's the 0-2. That one bounces in. 1-2.
Yeah, nice changeup right there.
Good job by Harley to keep in front of her.
That's where it needed to be, down right off the plate. Hitter didn't chase.
One and two now. And comes the pitch from Tesh. And swung on over to third. Gann has a little trouble with it. Picks it up. Throws over to first. In time. Runner stays over at third. Good job there by Gabby Gann to make sure the runner stayed over at third. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Gabby knocks it down. You always got a chance. You knock it down at your feet, pick it up, and throw her out. And since it was right there at third, the runner decided not to go. Gabby kind of gave her a look and was able to make that play.
Up next is their shortstop, Ava Acosta. She is 2 for 2 with a double and a single, and she knocked in a couple runs in the first. Knocked in a run, excuse me. That's over to third. Gann has it again. Over to first in time, and Gann did a great job in that inning. And then that retires the side. No runs. Runner left on third. We head into the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jackets softball.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill, Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, Aspen Square, delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Welcome back in. The Yellow Jacket softball going to the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 French Settlement. And up for Denham is 3, 4, and 5. Gann, and Crozier.
Yeah, that last inning there, Gabby does a great job. She's got the hot corner, man. That's a great play. First one she knocks down, keep it at your feet. You always got a chance on a hard hit ball. And the second one, man, she gloves it. She saves us a run there. 2 at-bats, 2 chances to score a run, and she stops it.
Yeah, she did a heck of a job there getting on those last 2 outs, especially that second out. That one was tougher than the third, but either way, she did a great job. Let's see what Adrienne Gaho can do her second time up. She walked her first time. Getting a little speech there from Coach DeSalle.
Starting this inning off, your shortstop, Adrian Gayo.
Getting ready now for the first pitch here in the bottom of the fourth. And Gayo squaring to bunt. Pulls the bat back. Call strike one. Gayo, another talented freshman. Squaring off the bunt again, but just pulling the bat back. And the pitch swung on and fouled out of play. Oh, and 2 now for Adrian.
Good job. Good eye right
Good
there.
eye right there on the pitch. 1 and 2. Gaho's squaring off the bunt again. See if she pulls the bat back as she has. And she does. And that pitch called strike 3. Hit the inside corner.
Yeah, it looks like another screwball. She snuck in there at 62. She does a great job of keeping hitters off balance.
That's 8 Ks already in the fourth. Up next, Gabby Gann. Let's see what she can do after those 2 good plays in the top. In the top of the fourth. She's also squaring off the bunt. Infield is in. She pulls the bat back. Ball 1. That one hopped.
A lot of times they do that to try to get a better view because you have to square up, both eyes come around. So that's the thing. Sometimes it's a timing thing. I loved it. I love the slash thing, just for timing. Kind of rock back, load it up.
And that pitch is called strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-0 French Settlement here in the bottom of the fourth. And Gaho squaring the bunt again, pulls the bat back. Swung and fouls it back. 1 and 2. And Gabby struck out her first time up. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3.
That screwball again on the inside.
9 strikeouts now for my boy.
That one was 64.
Up next, Jordan Crozier playing right. She struck out her first time up. Crozier batting from the right side. She's also squaring off the bunt. See if she pulls it back as well. She does. Swung on, foul back. 0-1.
Yeah, good cut right there by Jordan. Taking a good healthy hack at it. That's the key. We got to catch her early in the count. We get behind in the count, and she's got so many pitches she can throw to us.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Change up from 64 to 56.
Yep. I was about to say the exact same thing. Good job, Coach. Miles trying to strike out the side. Here comes the 0-2. And that is popped up to the catcher, and the catcher cannot make the catch. Spellman gave it a shot there, but it was just out of her reach.
Yeah, that's a great job of battling her there. Keeps the at-bat alive. Try to extend the inning right here. So it's not a real quick one.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. And she swung and missed that one. It's like she was trying to check her swing, but she couldn't.
Yeah, threw it change up at 43.
And that's going to retire the side, and Miles strikes out the side. Going into the top of the 5th now. It is 4-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back on Yellow Jackets softball.
Denham Springs High School broadcasts on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care in Central, Coconut Willie's Daiquiris, Triton Outpatient Clinic, El King Company, and Todd Caruso, attorney at law. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket softball. Going into the top of the 5th now. 4-0 French Settlement. Malloy Miles up the bat. She singled her first time and had a fielder's choice her second time up. And RBI in that first inning off that single as well. And here comes the first pitch from Tesh. That's hit hard to center. Center field underneath of it, though.
Great
Tesh
job
makes the
by
catch.
Tesh. Strike one, out one. Great job, Tesh.
Tesh is...
Yeah, she's doing an excellent job there.
Yes, she
She's
is.
matching him with zeros.
And that was, that was Gremion who made that catch.
Yes.
I said Tesh, but it was Gremion. Tesh is pitching. Remy Gotro up next. She singled and had an RBI in the first and popped out to short her second time up. First pitch, in there, 0-1.
35-mile-an-hour changeup.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, we can throw it slow, too.
Here's the 0-1. That's a
big
little
pitch.
high, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the... Oh, excuse me. Hit hard down the left. And great catch made by Miriam Russell. Looked like it almost was going to get over her head, but she made a nice catch there for the second out.
Yeah, she got turned around, going back, and ended up crossing her feet up, but ended up making a great catch.
Up next for the Lady Lions is Hadley Spellman, the catcher. She is 1 for 2 with a single in the first and flew out to center in the third. The first pitch from Tesh. That one hits the dirt, 1-0. Let's get rid of that first inning, and we be no score right now.
Yeah, which is the kind of game we need against an arm like that.
Yes. Here comes the 1-0. That's high and outside, 2-0.
One of the few batters Tesh gets behind. She's been pretty good and in front of most of them since she's been in.
Again, it's the final home game here for the for the Yellow Jackets. That's swung on, hit up middle,
Great play
Nice.
by Teveno.
Yeah, Teveno made a great play, but it's not going to be in
Yeah.
time to get the runner. But she did a heck of a job of keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, going away from her would have been a tough play to make. Hitter runs well, but it was a great play. I think they're waiting for a courtesy runner.
Yes.
There it is.
Comes a courtesy runner. That will be, just waiting to get a number here.
Looks like
number
18.
18. That'll be Jaden Bully again. Bully, excuse me, again. So runner at first now with 2 outs. Here comes the first pitch. That's slapped over to third. Gann has it over to first.
Oh, no.
Called
There's
safe.
no way.
That is unbelievable.
There's no
Coach.
way. That's a great play by Gabbert.
That's terrible.
Gann's got the hot corner there. She's doing an excellent job. That's not even close.
No, it wasn't. And when you're going against one of the best pitchers in the country and you're getting help from the umpire.
Yeah, and we
it's not-
play good defense right there. Gabby makes a great play. And you can hear the yelling. I mean,
Yes. The runners on first and second now for Jacelyn Babbitt. And that first pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Babin is 0 for 1, excuse me. She walked in the first, and that was an RBI, and flew out to left. Runner on first and second, swung on, fouled down the third base side. Bring the count to 0-2. No, I hate getting on the umpires this much, but I mean that was
they're
clearly
human, but those right there, there are some things, and when you're struggling to keep your head above water, I mean, calls like that compound the things that we're trying to.
Here comes the
trying
pitch.
to not do.
It's Gale has it at short, throws over to first. That is in time,
Great play right there.
and that will retire the side with no runs and 2 runners left on. We go into the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jacket Softball.
Did you know that you no longer need a doctor's order to attend physical therapy in the state of Louisiana? This is Ben Wilson from Peak Performance Physical Therapy, reminding you that if you have an injury, nagging pain, or if you want to simply improve your overall health and well-being, come see us at Peak Performance. Gladly serving the fine people of Livingston Parish for over 20 years, now with 3 locations including Denham Springs, Watson, and Maurepas. At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete and everyone.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op, your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
Welcome back in the Yellow Jacket Softball, going into the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 French Settlement, and things are still rough up here with everyone knowing that that was definitely a missed call from the umpire in the last inning.
We kind of have to close the windows and lock them. People are trying to climb out the windows here to get to the field.
Coming up at the plate for Denham is left fielder Miriam Russell, and she struck out her first time out.
Starting this inning off for your Jackets, the left fielder, number 19, Miriam Russell.
And coming up, we have the athletic physicals on May 2nd. Why don't you get into that, Coach?
Yeah, May 2nd, all athletes have to have a physical. It covers you from 1 calendar year. May 2nd, we're going to do our annual physicals. We'll get back after
Here
this
comes the pitch. That pitch is inside 1-0.
Yeah, and so we'll do them on May 2nd. Football will go first at 7:30, and then we'll bring in the rest of the sports at 8, and then incoming freshmen at 9. So physicals shouldn't take that long. We'll do them here, and they'll be on file, and they'll cover our athletes for 1 calendar year.
And the 1-0 pitch is fouled to the back.
And they'll be able to get more information. We're about to put it out on the website, and a lot of our packets will go out to the junior highs to let incoming freshmen know. So But that's coming up May 2nd. So if you have an athlete coming, it would be great if they came in. We got to see them.
Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, hit hard, but fouled down the left third baseline.
Good job on Miriam right there, squaring that one up.
Count now 1-2 for Miriam.
Let's see if she comes hard in with the screwball again. Miriam's up on the plate a little bit.
And here comes the 1-2. That's fouled back. Keeps it at 1-2.
Yeah, Miriam does a good job of extending this at bat.
And first baseman Jacelyn Babin is playing in a little bit.
I think that's where she normally plays, probably.
Okay.
But she is far in.
Oh, she's taking even more steps in now. That swung on and missed. Struck her out.
Yeah.
And that is the first out of the inning.
Change up.
And change up.
65-36. It's amazing to watch somebody with control like that.
Now that's 5 straight Ks again.
I mean, there's been some good pitchers in this state, but it's become such a hitter's game that it's been a long time since you've seen somebody control the circle like that.
11 strikeouts so far. Up next, Hannah Schweitzer. Guess what she did her first time up? Struck out. She's looking to square the bunt and pulls it back. And that's a ball, 1-0. Again, you have Babin playing really
way up. Even outfield and right field is way up.
Squaring the bunt, pulls it back, swung on and missed. 1-1.
They're playing for the flare on the righties because she throws so hard. I mean, we get anything on it, it'll probably be a flare that way.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the pitch, squaring the bunt. Runs it 2 miles, throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning, and that was the second baseman covering first base.
Yeah, not
Emily
a bad
Rush.
bunt. If Hannah puts it anywhere on the field, let somebody else try to throw her out. Let's see. But she bunted it right back to the pitcher. Easy on the hand throw. So.
Your pitcher, number 3, Hallie Tesh.
Holly Tesh up now. She struck out her first time up. Also squaring the bunt and the first and third are in again. That one bounces in the ground, 1-0. Wind blowing out a little bit, not much. And here's the 1-0. That one is outside, 2-0. Tesh has done an amazing job in the circle today. Here comes the 2-0. That is high, 3-0. Again, those of you watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot, and we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody who's joined us through all of our football, baseball, boys and girls basketball, and softball. And the 3-0 is on the way. Called strike 1. 63 miles an hour on that one. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the pitch swung on and missed. It's going to make a full count now.
Coming back into it right here.
I'm Darren Ferranti here along with Coach David Borg. We also have Josh Ward as the on-site producer today. Chris Ledoux is the camera person, and we have John here as well. Swung on and missed, and that's going to strike out Tesh. So we have a 1-2-3 end in there. We go into the top of the 6th. 4-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jackets softball.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Abair, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Abair, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Abair, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenck, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Aber, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Denham Springs High School broadcasts on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Cypress Pharmacy and Gift Shop, Sport Clips, Modad Companies, Baton Rouge KOA Campground of Denham Springs, Dr. Brandon Wax, the Eye Center of Denham Springs, Shea Landry Milestone Title, Livingston Parish Assessor Jeff Taylor, and Brandon and Courtney Rishu with Whistle Stop Cafe. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome back in the Yellow Jackets softball. Going to the top of the sixth now. 4-0 French Settlement. Coach, you're pointing at something.
I'm just checking out the defense out there.
Coming up for the Lady Lions is
number 23,
Miley Miles is coming in. She is hitting for, must be hitting for Danny Delhomer. This is her first at bat. Here's the pitch. Called strike one.
Good job by Tesh, getting ahead of the hitter.
No balls, one strike. That one is low, 1-1. Here goes a pitch from Tesh.
Oh,
just a
good
bit
pitch.
outside, 2-1. Tesh has done a great job since she came in the second, pitching a shutout. And the pitch, that is a little high, 3-1.
Yeah, she needs to work right here and not lose this hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That's going to make the count full. You're now on the top of the sixth. And here comes the payoff. That's foul back.
Great job by Tesh coming after her.
And Miley Miles walks on that pitch, and that'll put the lead off on.
That pitch just missed. Not a bad pitch by Tesh.
And that's the youngest of the Miles sisters. Now, the older of them, Kenna Miles, is up. She is 1 for 3. Bunt is fouled back. She struck out her first 2 times up and hit a triple her last time in the 4th. So back at the top of the order. And here's the 0-1. She bunts it. Slow roller over
Good
to
bunt.
third. Gann has it. Throws over to first. Runner's safe. Throw over to third now. Runner going. And she is also safe at third. So we have the Miles
Couple of
sisters on at
bang-bang
first and
plays.
third.
Yep, couple of bang-bang plays there.
Up next, Amelia Roshto. She is 0 for 2. She reached on an error and grounded out to short and grounded out to third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the pitch, squaring off the bunt, foul back, 0-1. Runners at the corners. No balls, 1 strike.
Like a safety squeeze right there.
Amelia stepping back in the batter's box. And pitch, that's swung and hit hard up the middle. Nobody there. That ball is going to go all the way to the wall. And Russell picks it up, throws it in. It's going to score 2. And it is she's safe at third, so a triple for Rochto, scoring 2. And that's going to make it 6-0 now.
Yeah,
French
she
Settlement.
caught us. Looked like we were moving to cover third, which left a big hole at shortstop, and she hit it hard enough to get all the way to the ball right between the outfielders.
Ava Acosta up next. She is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a ground out to third. The pitch, that's hit hard up the middle. Tesh tried to get it, couldn't, and that's going to score another run. And that's going to make it 7-0 now with Rochto coming in.
And we still don't have an out.
Nope, still nobody out.
Now batting the pitcher, number 21, Malloy Miles.
Up next, the pitcher, Malloy Miles. That ball is hit up the middle, and Gaho has it, but can't make a play. She did a great job keeping it in the infield.
Right in the Gannon's hands. She makes a diving stop, throws from her backside, and just it's too late to get her.
So runners now on first and second, and we're going to have another courtesy runner for Malloy Miles. And that's going to be number 15, Blair Andrews.
Now batting number 12, Remy.
Up next is the number 12, Remy Gautreau, playing third. She is 1 for 3 with a single RBI, popped out to short and flew out to left. Runners now on first and second, 7-0. French Settlement. And here comes the first pitch from Tesh. That's hit to short. Gale has it, throws over to third, gets the force out, and that's going to put runners in first and second now with 1 out.
Yep, great job of getting the lead runner right there. They're starting to time Tesh up, hit her pretty hard.
Now batting number 14, Hadley Spellman.
Hadley Spellman up now. She is 2 for 3, 2 singles and flyouts right, and first ball is popped up out of play. 0-1. First and second. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And here's the pitch. That one is lifted up to first base underneath, and Schweitzer makes the catch and keeps the runners at first and second now with 2 outs.
That was a great pitch by Tesh. Change up. Get her to pop up to first base.
Now batting number 1,
Up next is number 1, Reese Gautreau, the designated player. She is 1 for 3. First pitch is strike, 0-1. Is on first and second. 1 strike and pitch. That's fouled off. 0-2. See if Hallie can get out of this now.
Yeah, does a great job of getting a hit on the hitter. But she's done that this whole inning. They've just kind of timed her up and hit the balls where we're not.
And the 0-2. That one in the batter's box on the left side.
She's really, if she makes contact, she's way out the box. That changeup got her all the way out the box.
And the 1-2, that one is also outside. 2-2 now. To Reese Gautreau. We have Andrews over at second. Oh, here comes a pitch. And that is low.
Can't
Full
lose
count
her.
now.
Yeah, can't lose her after being a hit 0-2.
Yeah, Andrews on second and Gautreau on first. And the pitch. That is hit to third. Gann has it. Throws over to first in time. Made a nice play there by Gann to end the inning. But 3 runs did come across. And we're in the middle of the sixth. It is 7-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back after this on Yellow Jackets softball.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, Aspen Square. Delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Your local sporting goods store is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sportin' Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sportin' Center, more than just a sports store.
Welcome back in. Yellow Jackets softball, 7-0 French Settlement, coming now into the bottom of the sixth. For the Lady Jackets, Kinsley Tevenoff should be coming up next, and then back to the top of the order. We have a little time. They also have basketball camp on May 26th, 27th, and 28th for 1st through 8th grade. It'll be coached by Coach Rudy Smith and Mike Piku. It'll be at the Hornsby Gym from 9 to 12. Early registration is $80 by May 19th, $100 at the door.
Yeah, Coach Smith and Coach Piku do a great job of that, and it's been a pretty good turnout so far over the years.
And Kinsley's up. She's squaring off the bunt. See if she pulls it back or not. She does. And the pitch is in, 1-0. Yeah.
Yeah, more of a timing thing right there. Fake bunt.
Gotro and Babiner in a little bit. And here's the pitch that's swung on and hit out of play. Down first.
There's a couple of things when you do that there. And the defense has to line and maybe think bunt. Other thing is the hitters are using it to get their timing and try to get a good view on it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Miles. That's popped up mile high to the shortstop underneath of it, and Acosta makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Back now at the top of the order. We have Harley Schexnayder, excuse me. She is 2 for 3. Popped out a first time up, singled, stole on base in the 4th.
Yeah, 1 for 3.
Here's a pitch that's fouled off. 1-1.
Where's the 1 for 2? This might be the third time through the
Yeah,
lineup.
this is her 4th time. She popped out, she singled, and then she doubled.
No, she's only got a 1. Yeah, she's only got a 1 hitter.
1 for 3. I'm sorry. And here's the pitch from Miles. That one bounces to the plate. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Miles is ready. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and popped up to first. First baseman has it. And that's the second out of the inning. Babin made the play there. Up next is Abby Dotry. She struck out her both times up. Yeah, so check sign is 1 for 2. That was a mistake there. And here comes the pitch to Dotry. That's outside, 1-0. You're in the bottom of the sixth, 7-0 French Settlement, and here comes the pitch. That one is low, 2-0. Abby Dotry is the designated player for today. And the 2-0. Swung on, foul back.
Good cut right there.
2-1. French Settlement scored 4 in the first and 3 in the sixth. And they have the 7-0 lead.
Yeah, just 2 big innings.
Yeah.
We've done a great job of matching them the whole way, but those 2.
It goes 2-1, and that is tap foul down third base. Or should they slap down? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Twelve strikeouts so far for Miles. Comes the 2-2. That swung on. Will it
That
get
might
past?
get down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was going to get past the second baseman, but she made a nice over-the-shoulder catch there for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. After 6, it's 7-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back on Yellow Jacket Softball.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Abear, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in to Yellow Jacket Softball, going to the top of the 7th now, 7-0 French Settlement.
Yes.
Those of you I'm sorry, Coach. Those of you watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm sorry, go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get our second hit right there. Second baseman made a great play right over the head. That ball was hit in no man's land.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to drop it. That was a great play made. Great play made by Rashta. Jacelyn Babin up next. That is the 8-hole hitter. She is 0 for 2, walked, had an RBI in that walk, and then flew out to left and grounded to short. First pitch, hops off the dirt, 1-0. And here comes the pitch from Tesh.
Good
That's
pitch.
in there, 1-1. And we have to remember, this is a very good team. 17-2. And that 1-1 is high and outside, 2-1. That pitch is high. 3-1. And the 3-1 is the pitch, and that is fouled off, full count. Again, even with that 1 inning, Holly's done a great job.
Yeah, she's done a great job, except at 1 inning, but she's got a head of hitters, and she's done a great job of battling out there.
Here comes the payoff. It's fouled down first base side, out of play. Count stays 3-2. Tesh is ready now for the 3-2. Here it comes. That's hit hard. It's going to get into the center field. Center fielder tried to dive. Yeah. Not sure why she tried to dive there, did Gremion, but they got to the wall.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard there, and she was trying to cut it off before it got to the wall. That was a missile.
So a double for Jason Babin.
Now batting number 23, Miley Miles.
Up next, in the 9th spot, is Miley Miles. This is her second at-bat. First at-bat, she walked. She came in for Danny Delhomer. And the home plate umpire is looking over into the Denham Springs dugout. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, the French Settlement dugout. And now we're ready for the first pitch. To Miles is fouled out of play.
And there for a strike, yep.
56 miles an hour on that one.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tesh being a freshman, she could touch 60.
That pitch is outside, 1-1. Got Miley Miles at second. And that pitch, that is hit off Tesh, gets over to second, goes over to first in time.
7-0 with a good play to get the first out of the inning.
Absolutely. That moves the runner over to third. So Miley Miles is at third, and Kenna Miles is up now. She is 2 for 4. She struck out the first 2 times, then tripled, and then had a single. That pitch is high and outside, 1-0. That one's hit hard, but great play. Yeah, great play by Schweitzer, right to her. Second out of the inning, but she wasn't paying attention to Miley at third, and she comes in to score. Makes it 8-0 now.
Yeah, on the play like that, you'd like to see her grab that and run up the line while still watching the runner at third and just tag the runner out. She turned her back to step on the bag. Well, anyway, we got the second out, so.
And we have a pinch hitter coming up now, Aubrey Duzat, coming in for Amelia Roshto. Two outs now, top of the 7th, 8-0 French Settlement. Tesh is ready. Here comes the delivery. That's in there, 0-1. Yeah, it doesn't matter the score. This team battles no matter what. 8-0.
Great change-up.
That pitch gets right through the middle for a base hit. And that is Duzat now on first.
That is, let me see if I can get a number.
Ava Acosta up now. She is 3 for 4 with a double, a single, a triple, and a ground out to third. Two outs. Here's the pitch. That's hit hard. Right to Tevin. Makes the catch, and that's going to retire the side. So 1 run in. We head now into the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Denham. It is 8-0 French Settlement here on Yellow Jacket Softball.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, You Safe and Lock, Safe Voyage Tattoo, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, the Law Office of Ivy Graham, 5-Star Printing, Sport Clips, Livingston Parish Sheriff Jason Ard, and Cool Kings Heating and Air. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
Welcome back in. Yellow Jacket softball heading into the bottom of the seventh. 8-0 French Settlement. And while we have a little time here, I want to give another congratulations to the all-academic team for Miriam Russell, Kinsley Tevenall, Briley Jarreau, and Lily Laxton.
Yeah, that's a great
Athletics
job.
is important, but academics is just as important.
Yeah, and it's so tough being a student athlete. They class all day, practice till late at night. They got to put in the work, and it's just a testament to them and our team to have so many all academics on it.
And speaking of Lily Laxton, she's going to come in and pinch hit here for Adrian Gale.
Entering the game for the Jackets, number 29, Lily Laxton.
Coach DeSalle giving her senior a chance to bat here in the bottom of the seventh.
Yeah, last home game, last at bat. Lily has the power, too. If she runs into one,
Let's go, Lil.
this could be interesting.
Would love to call my first home run for Denham.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Got to get on her early, though. Don't get behind the count.
Here comes the first pitch from Miles. That's low, ball one. Here comes the 1-0 to Laxton.
Good eye by Lily. Getting ahead in the count.
2-0. And you know, with it being her last up out here, she wants to swing, but she's got very good discipline here.
Yeah, she does.
Here's a pitch, swung on and missed, 2-1.
Took something off of that one, try to get it across the plate. Lily did a good job. She swung at something in her hands, just didn't get it.
2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the windup and delivery. Swung on and missed, 2-2. 55 miles an hour on that one.
Yeah, she took a little bit off. She's trying to get it across the plate. Lily's done a good job of swinging at things in her hands, not chasing anything.
Comes the 2-2. That's swung on, fouled back out of play.
Yep, she got a piece of it.
And that one was 32 miles an hour. And Miles comes with the 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Another change.
Struck out, first out of the inning. That's 13 strikeouts now for Malloy Miles.
Now batting your third baseman, number 10.
Up next, third baseman Gabby Gann. She struck out both her times up, but she's made some great defensive plays tonight. Here comes the first pitch to her. That is high, 1-0. Have Jordan Crozier on deck. And here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Good cut by Jordan. Swinging at something in her hands. Her ball, she just changes playing so well. It's hard to get a hold of it.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's in there, 1-2. Then I'm still looking for their second hit of the game. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. And second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the inning. That's 14.
She's using that changeup pretty good at the end right there.
Now batting your right fielder, number 22, Jordan Crozier.
Last chance for the Yellow Jackets here, and Jordan Crozier. And here comes the first pitch from Miles. That one is low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 from Miles. Ooh, just catches the inside corner. 1-2. Oh. Is it 1-1?
1-1.
1-1. My bad. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Goes the pitch from Miles. That swung on, hit hard in center, and great play made by Kenna Miles, and that's going to end the game. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and final score, 8-0 French Settlement. We'll be right back with post-show here on Yellow Jacket Softball.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill. Aspen Square. Delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Your local sporting goods store is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sportin' Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sportin' Center, more than just a sports store.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op, your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in at Yellow Jacket Softball here in the post-game show. And Coach, well, Malloy Miles was exactly what she was coming in to be, you know?
Yeah, she got behind on a few hitters, kind of uncharacteristic of her, but she's so effective. She how many strikeouts did she have?
She had 14.
14. I mean, the only way you play with a team like that, she dominates from the circle, is you got to match her inning for inning, and you know, that one hit or that one walk where you got to try to push across, and that's why you got to try to win this game 1-0, 2-1, or something like that. When you give up the big innings like that, especially against somebody like that, hits are very rare, strikeouts are high. So that's the thing, man, when you play against a good pitcher like that.
And it all started in the first inning off of the error that started the whole thing off with Roshto, and then there was a double from Acosta. Malloy singled score, brought in a run. Remy Gautreau also brought in another. It was a walk to Babin that brought in the third run, and the fourth was a walk to Danny Delhomer.
Yeah.
And then they scored 3 more in the third. Oh, the first was off of
Briley.
Jarro, excuse me. And Hailey Tesh came in the second, pitched very well. But in the sixth inning, she got into a little bit of trouble, and she let in 3 runs. There was 2 triples in that inning, one from Roshto, one from Acosta.
Yeah, they started getting their timing down.
Costa had 2 runs scored on that double. And then in the 7th, they scored their final run, and that made it 7-0. I mean, excuse me, 8-0 as the final score tonight.
Yeah, you gotta. It's tough. You'd like to put the ball in play. Too many strikeouts, and want them to play defensive. I mean, she threw a 1-hitter tonight, and she walked 1. So she was 1 short of the perfect game, 2 short of the perfect game, and 1 hit from a no-hitter. So, you put it in play. You make them play defense, and you see if their defense is as good as she is in the circle. But they're gonna make a great run for state. I mean, they got. Their resume, they got 5 wins against 5A teams, 1 in our district, Prairieville, pretty handily beat Prairieville, and then Georgetown was the only team to get to them, was able to scratch a few, and pull out a close one. So, but they got 5 wins against 5A teams, so they're all that they're chalked up to be, and they're gonna make a good run, especially with her. If she's continues to throw the way she does, she's going to dominate from the circle.
And she struck out 15 against Prairieville.
Yeah, she struck out 15 against Prairieville. She is, and she's only a junior, so it's gonna be interesting to see her senior year what she does. Like I said, it's become a hitter's game. Pitchers used to dominate, and you have very few of those, but she definitely could dominate from the circle. So. Good luck to French Settlement, and hopefully they take it all the way to state and represent Livingston Parish. So,
yeah, and we had that 1 hit. It was from Harley Scheck-Snyder in the 3rd. And
Harley
stole base.
And that's what you got to do. You got to take advantage of that. That's why you keep it in a 0-0 ball game, and hopefully you got somebody on base when you get that hit like that 1 hit, and you push across a run, and you win a 1-0 ball game, or we do a better job of not striking out and putting more balls in play, even if it's just in the infield. And make them throw it across. Maybe they throw one wild and we get an extra base. So, I mean, that's the only way to try to play with somebody as dominant as that is in the circles. You got to match them, and then you got to do everything you can offensively to try to scratch a run somewhere in the game. Maybe a free, maybe a free pass, a walk. You move them over, an error, helps us out, and then you push that run across. But when somebody's that dominant in the circle, man, it's tough.
Yeah, and they didn't have any errors too.
I mean, the few that we did put in play, they clean, caught it cleanly. They threw it, made a great play in center field, a snow cone catch.
From Kelly,
yeah, we hit a couple hard at them. The ones we did hit, but they made great plays on it. The second baseman made a great play over her shoulder there. I didn't think she saw it go in the glove, but that's the thing, being in the right place at the right time and making that play. So. Which is why it was a 1-hitter. So,
and they still got 1 more tomorrow against Central Private. So
be the last game. It'll be on the road. I'm not sure what time it is, but it'll be the last one tomorrow to end the season. So,
well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back right after this on the Yellow Jackets postgame show.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care in Central, Coconut Willie's Daiquiris, Triton Outpatient Clinic, El King Company, and Todd Caruso, Attorney at Law. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenck, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Hebert, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry, and Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
Peak Performance Physical Therapy has been serving the wonderful people of Livingston Parish for over 20 years now. This is Ben Wilson, Denham Springs High School, class of 98.
And the much younger Stephen Wilson, class of 2003. We are honored to have the opportunity to help those in our community return to a normal way of life following injury. From the geriatric population to the young athlete, we are committed to helping you become stronger, faster, and better.
So for all of your physical therapy and rehab needs, come see us at Peak Performance Physical Therapy located in Denham Springs at 145 Aspen Square, or visit our website at peakperformancephysicaltherapy.com.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jack and Vision, are brought to you in part by Cypress Pharmacy and Gift Shop, Sport Clips, Modad Companies, Baton Rouge KOA Campground of Denham Springs, Dr. Brandon Wax, the Eye Center of Denham Springs, Shea Landry Milestone Title, Livingston Parish Assessor Jeff Taylor, and Brandon and Courtney Rishu with Whistle Stop Cafe. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
You know, Demco is more than just an electric company. We're your local member-owned co-op, your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Our not-for-profit structure means that we can invest in youth programs that empower the next generation to grow, lead, and make a difference. It's all part of our mission to strengthen our communities and create a brighter future for all. Demco, powering life and community. That's the cooperative difference.
And welcome back in, the Yellow Jacket Softball. I'm here now with head coach Amanda DeSalle. And, well, Miles was all she was cracked up to be, huh?
Oh, yeah. She's a great pitcher. You know, I give her a lot of credit. She does a really good job on the mound. She's tough to hit. I mean, she's over 800 strikeouts now. She does a really good job.
And we had a few hard hit balls there, but just some nice catches made, especially that last one to center.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we tried to make some adjustments. You know, we tried a couple different things, but you know, she's just a special pitcher and something we don't see very often, so it was tough to adjust to. But a few girls did barrel up the ball. They made a few good catches, and that's just how it goes.
And Harley, she got a nice hit and stole a base as well.
She did.
But the 14 Ks, I mean, that really, you know, it's hard.
Yeah. You know, to beat a pitcher like that, you have to play a perfect game defensively, and we kind of lost it in the first inning. I mean, we made one error, but to me, two errors on two outs we should have had, and that cost us 4 runs. So you have to play perfect defense to beat a pitcher like that, and we didn't do that today.
And that, as you were saying in that first inning, that the 2 errors, the one in the left field where catch just wasn't made, and then the other one, I really thought she was safe. I don't know what the umpire was looking at.
There was a couple calls.
There was 2. Yes, there were 2.
Yeah, there were a couple that didn't go our way, but you know, that's how it goes. We needed to play better in the first inning, and you know, I hate to say it, but the game was kind of lost then. You have to hold her to minimal runs, or hold them to minimal runs to beat her on the mound. Yeah,
because her only defeat was the 5-3 loss to Dutchtown. So you know, once they put up 4, it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And so the seniors tonight: Anna Schweitzer, Briley Juro, Miriam Russell, Kinsley Tevenall, Lily Laxton. What have they meant for the team this year?
They've been wonderful leaders. You know, they really bought in. They've been through a lot these past 4 years, a lot of changes, a lot of different coaches, and so that's tough, you know, coming into a 4th coach. But they've accepted me, and they've accepted my way of doing things, and they've bought in. And you know, I wish we could have done better for them, but I think they know that they are part of the foundation of this program and what we're trying to build, and they've started the foundation. And I hope they realize that years from now, when we've built on this, that they had a lot to do with that. So.
And Gabby Gann made some pretty good plays on third as well.
Oh, yeah. She had a wonderful game at third base. She has improved so much since last year, and we've really enjoyed having her at third base.
So you got one more tomorrow, Central Private. And when is the start time for that game?
5:30.
5:30, that over there. How's the team after tonight? How are they?
A few tears. I think the seniors, they know it's coming to an end, so they're hurting a little bit. But, I just told them we still get to play tomorrow. We get to play tomorrow, and, I hope they come out with positive attitudes and make it a great last game for themselves and to leave it all out in the field.
And it was, it was a rough season, but we got some really talented freshmen and sophomores on this team. It's gonna really help improve them.
Yeah, it hurts to lose these seniors. I'd love to have them another year, but it is exciting to see how the young girls have played. They've played fearless and they play hard. So I think the seniors have started a good foundation for this program, and I think these freshmen and sophomores will buy into that and continue it for the next few years, and so it will grow.
And we got some pretty good freshmen coming in, including your daughter.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for everything you've done to help me and having this broadcast and everything.
No problem.
It means so much, and really appreciate everything you've done.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
This is Coach Amanda the Cell. I'm Darren Ferranti. We'll be right back to close things out on Yellow Jacket Softball.
Your local sporting goods store is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. And Sportin' Center is more than just athletics, offering services for businesses and organizations. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, laser engraving, and large format printing. They can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs with personal, one-on-one customer service. Serving Livingston Parish for close to 50 years. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range Avenue. Sportin' Center, more than just a sports store.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Happy hour 3 to 7 Monday through Saturday and all day on a Sunday. Lunch specials on weekdays. All you can eat boiled shrimp Monday nights. Dollar wings on Wednesday nights. Big Mike's can cater any event and book a party of any size in their banquet rooms. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill. Aspen Square. Delivery through DoorDash or Grubhub.
Welcome back in, Yellow Jacket Softball. Before we sign off for the final time this season, I want to give a few thank yous out. First, thank you to all of our terrific sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. Also, Coach DeSalle and Coach Costello for all of their help. Both of you have been very kind to us all year. Thank you to the great administration at Denham, to Athletic Director Brett Beard for everything he's done for us, Family Radio 91.9 FM, and Lamine Figueroa for keeping things under control at the station, to Mr. Robert Graves for all the stats he's given us for every sport we cover this year, and of course to every single one of you who've watched on YouTube, listened on Family Radio 91.9, and at johnfineproductions.com. We've grown so much on YouTube, and that only happens because of you. All of you have stuck with us for football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, and softball. But we won't be gone for long, though. We'll be back ready to go for football season before you know it, which will be 30 years covering Denham Springs under John Fine Productions. So for Lamine Figueroa back at the station, John Fine, Josh Ward, Coach David Bork, and Chris Ledoux, I'm Darren Ferranti saying good night, and we'll see you soon.
You've been listening to Denham Springs High School softball broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM Baton Rouge. On the net at johnfineproductions.com. And on YouTube, please subscribe at DS Jacket Vision. Darren Ferranti on play-by-play with David Bork on color commentary. Denham Springs High School softball broadcasts are a John Fine production.